So let's apply the displacement boundary conditions first. So we need to set the displacements at these three holes to be 0. So all three components of the displacements we need to set to 0. So let's do that. Highlight static structural in the tree and select supports, fixed support. Okay, and zoom into that area using the right mouse button and holding down the control key, select these three surfaces and click apply. Okay, so what we just did is set the UV and W components of displacements to 0 on the nodes at that surface. So if I go back to mesh, pin this, and zoom in here, so for instance this node UVW displacement is set to 0, similarly here, and so on. So those nodal displacements are known through the boundary conditions. Next, let's apply the force to this surface over here at the right hole, and what that will do is apply a traction corresponding to the magnitude of the force times the area over which we are applying it, and we're going to apply it in the y direction. So I'll say zoom to fit, I'll zoom into this region, I'll highlight static structural in the tree and supports, loads, force, and select the surface where I want to apply the force, and I will define it by components, and the y component is 100 pound force. Okay, and ANSYS shows me the force value here, and so we will, so we will go, when we look at the results, we will go and check the stress values at selected points near here and check that it matches the applied traction. So I can zoom out here, and if I highlight static structural, it shows me, the boundary conditions applied. And then also keep in mind that, at the other boundaries where I don't do anything, ANSYS by default will set it to 0 traction. So that's all there is to boundary condition specification. So save project.